Hi, welcome. This is was supposed to be a tarot combo, but this guy wants some cuddles. His name's Agador Spartacus. He has many middle names. Today, none. No middle names. Maybe hiccups. Agador hiccups, but I just thought it sounded like he hiccuped. He just likes to get like close enough that you can feel his whiskers, but he never quite lands a kiss on you. Never quite makes contact. Okay, you know what? We're going to use our pause tarot because there's a cat here. Thank you for being here. This is where we're going to draw two cards and feel into how the energies are challenging each other to help us discover something maybe we haven't considered before. So he's very furry. Agador, what's with us today? Oh, okay. We have the sun. Look, yes, look. It's your favorite. We have the sun. The artwork. Oh my God. Whimsy. Challenged by the Hanged Man. We have two major arcana. Agador's bringing the energy. What? Okay, we have the sun challenged by the Hanged Man. So the sun is this such an optimism that's with us right now. And I feel it. Do you feel it? It almost feels like we understand this is our true nature. This is our true nature. It just is. So believe it. Even if some days we don't feel so sunny, I know you know that I know you know that's what we're all made of, is like optimism. That's how we've gotten this many years in life, right? As humans, it's like there's something in us that just like wants to transcend, like keep going. Like the poet Rainer Maria Rilke said, he said, the purpose of life is to be defeated by greater and greater things or forces. I like both. I like forces better though. But like we want to be challenged and we want to overcome that challenge in order to transcend, to level up, to feel. And that to me is like pure optimism. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is usually this card of this energy of taking a pause in order to find a new perspective. He's like, that always makes me nervous. If you have a cat, you know that little makes you nervous. Like, please don't do that here. So to me, what I really feel about this is like something might be temporarily clouding our sun, and it's deeply asking for us to take a pause, to come back into that perspective of optimism. And there are a million different routes back to that. Sometimes, I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I need a diagram. I just saw that. I might have to whiteboard it soon. This, like, what's our starting point? And then intuitively, where do we feel pulled toward in any moment? I feel like how do you know what to do in any moment to transcend, in order to transcend? How do you know if I need more like blue sky dream type energy? Like, I just need to re-aliven my creativity. And then it's like, yes. And then you get to it. Well, what if that doesn't feel like you can do that? What if it's just too far? Like, it's a feeling. So like, what if you feel like yeah, of course I want to get back to my creativity, but something's preventing it. Like something's blocking my creativity. Well, then we go in the direction of discovering our blockers. What is in the way? That's where it's like, where are we being called in any moment? Each one of us is on a completely different journey with that. And then it's like, well, what kind of a blocker is it? And then there are ways to discover that. Like we do it with people like in the somatic work, like really, because it's not a cognitive thing. There are a lot of I don't knows. I don't know from up here in this process of getting back to our full optimistic transcendent self. So many unknowns, and that's what makes this so challenging. So this is your permission slip to say it's okay to not know, and it's okay to trust that my body, that body yes or no, if I pick a direction and like creativity, of course I want that, but okay, yes, but timing's not right. There's something in the way. Feels like a blocker. Where do you feel that? Oh, right here. Okay, sit with that. See what happens when you pause and wait for your own answer about what's coming next. It's not going to come from up here. This is like the after the fact machine, the after the fact meaning making machine. It's the one that after the body like connects the dots and builds more coherence. The mind is like, oh yeah, I could have told you that. And then the body's like, whatever, dude, you always think you know everything. And the mind's like, so just know that that's how this works. And that's what I mean about permission. Give yourself permission to like doubt the intellectual meaning making mind in order to like come into a deeper trust within the body. The body keeps the score. The body has the answers. So this taking a pause to like shift perspective, it's like, well, what is in your pause? What is in your pause? Pause. It's like, is it an action toward like to dive into creativity? Is it a moment of reflection? Is it shadow work where you're like diving deep into the unexplored recesses of the subconscious, right? And see what you find. And there are ways to do that. Is it somatic work? Is it meditation? What are you doing in the pause? Because it's saying like, it's okay when we don't feel our whole optimistic self. We can't just keep like trying to figure it out with our so limited cognitive mind. Haven't you felt that way? You're like, I just can't think my way to my own solution. Like nothing's making sense. Nothing's working. Well, have you tried all those other things? This is your permission to like try everything, but try what you're being called toward. Like what is pulling you? And if you don't know, that means what's the first thing you would think of when you don't know? Would you go watch a movie? Would you watch a video? Would you call a friend? Would you take yourself out for coffee? Would you go to a bookstore? Would you like, what is the first instinct you have about where to find your answers? Follow that till it doesn't make sense anymore. Till you're like, I've taken this as far as I can. I'm losing interest. And then go to the next thing that sparks your interest. And it's like you're building trust in your inner compass of like the body yes, as some people call it. Like what is saying yes in my body? And if it's saying a no, definitely don't do that. But a lot of times that I don't know is our biggest conundrum, our biggest challenge. And this is saying in order to know, you have to go into the pause. So why would the pause, the card of finding a new perspective, show up as a challenge? Usually that's a call to action. It's like a call to like, stop, pause. There are lots of things to do in the pause because we can't just jump into the new way of seeing things a lot of times. There has to be some, like we've talked about before, reorganization within us, within our bodies and our energetic bodies. And that takes time. And we're not good at allowing ourselves time a lot of the time. So what would you do in the pause? So why would the pause show up as a challenge? Is something even preventing you from wanting to pause? So let's take it back a step. Why doesn't this feel like a good idea to you? And are you feeling it from the body? No, like, no, I don't want to pause. Well, then maybe your solution is already like right in front of you. Maybe it's just staring you right in the face. There's no reason to pause. It's right here. Pick it up and go. Right? But what if you're feeling sort of like some resistance to trying things, exploring, because I've felt this in my life for sure. Like, this brain is smart. It should be able to figure it out. Why would I go explore? It feels like a waste of time. Does that resonate? Like I said before, let's call ourselves out on that. I wish somebody had called me out on that years ago. Like, this obsession with making the best use of any moment of time. And it's like, and that kept me just in this mode, like, where it's like, I don't know, but time is of the essence. That was like such a big feeling for a big chunk of my life, that it was like, and it just kept me in this mode, like, I don't know, because exploration and trying just felt like play, and it felt too open-ended, and it felt like, how will I know when I've achieved anything? There's that word again. So does that resonate with you? Like, if you feel any resistance to exploration and like building trust in your own intuitive knowing, what is your resistance? Where do you think it's coming from? Is it old programming that says you've got to make the most of time? Your value, your self-worth is tied to making the most of time, to racking up achievements that are tangible, that can be seen. Like, look what I did. And it's like, oh man, and that's where maybe now his middle name is Chompers. That's actually one of his common middle names. Agador's Chompers Spartacus, because when he yawns, there's always like a huge like chomp sound at the end. So we call him Chompers. But anyway, I'll go so I don't run too long on this, but this is your call to action, to pause. It's sometimes your call to inaction. But really in the pause, it's full of action. And sometimes we think that pausing has no action, and that's what troubles us with it. Like, we are people of action. We feel like we've got to do, think. And this is like pause and be. And being can be a verb. It's just like you taking it all in, reorganizing it, and like really feeling into what direction you're being called. And I feel like, I know, guys, that's hard. It feels hard at certain phases of life, doesn't it? It feels like, I just need to hustle. I want to hustle. Like, there's that hustle energy. And that got such hype over the last 10 years, didn't it? Like, from like the tech bro community and like all these communities that are all about like hacking everything. Let's hack every millisecond of time. And no shade on tech bros. God, we need you. Like, keep doing your techie stuff. You're giving a lot of gifts to the world. So I appreciate you. But you know what I mean? Like, that's where, and I went to some of their workshops, and like when I lived out in California and stuff, and it was like, there was this vibe, like a contagion that was like, and it was when like Facebook was scaling up and all the things. And it was like every developer or program manager or, project manager, leader was like, had the answers to hacking every millisecond, hacking everything in life to make the most, like, and that's when the 4-hour work week came out. That's probably a good book. I haven't read it because I'm like, I like working 80 hours a week. So it just didn't hit me at the right time, I guess. But I'm just saying, like, that can feel like such a contagion, that like, time. So if that's the reason why you feel like exploration and play is like doing something to like your usefulness of time, I gotta say, now that going through, oh God, I'm sorry. It's like, I'm hiding his, cat butt from you. So coming through that's been part of my journey. And it's, I think I wish somebody had told me, spoiler alert, or plot twist rather, that's actually wasting more time, if you want to use the word waste and time. Because both those things I don't really believe in anymore. Like, nothing's a waste and there is no such thing as time. But that, like, it just kept me stuck. It just kept me like in that one foot on the gas, one foot on the brake kind of feeling. And now it's like, yeah, play, explore. That's where discoveries are made that really help you transcend. Like it's like quantum leap, style. So, yeah, what are you feeling in this? Getting back to like your true believing in your true, you're already still there in your true nature of optimism, like as a human being. But what's getting in the way? And how do you feel about what would you do in your pause? I know what this guy would do.